Hey kids, do like a 2-second beer review. I just drank Mike Dean's Brexit. The bottle's over there. That was a very tasty little beer for being just a chuck together of grains. That was rad. Then I decided I was gonna bust open the uh, Heather's Outlander Scotch Ale, a big Scotch Ale, 8.6%. A recipe that he got from SJ at the Grain Bill, and threw it together, and there it is in a glass. It is dead clear. I don't think it really translates on this lighting, but my tripod lights are in the shop, so yeah, this thing is really tasty. I've never liked Scotch ales. I think I've said this about in 3 other Scotch ale reviews that from beers that people have sent me. Maybe I have never had a good Scotch ale before these last 3. Kabish made a really good one at Brick and Mortar. This one of Mike's is super good. Really clean. It's got that fruity yeast thing, but in a clean way. It's nice. And who else? Somebody else made a really good Scotch ale too. Kabish and bad person. I can't remember. But yeah, this is 3 Scotch ales in a row that I open them and I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll drink it, but it's not my jam. But maybe, just maybe, it actually is my jam. This one has, it looks like pale aromatic crystal and chocolate malts tied together with candy sugar. I don't know what kind of candy sugar, but I would guess like the D90, maybe like that mid grade candy sugar. I like that stuff in beers. Yeah, Mike, this is a super interesting beer, man. I'm gonna let this thing warm up for a while and just kind of sip on it. I don't really need to pour a 8.6% beer straight down my throat. So, but I figured I would at least cam up for a second and say, Michael, thank you, sir, for the beers. I'm a little behind in getting into them, but I got the talk from the wife last night. She went downstairs and opened my basement refrigerator, and I got the you don't need to ever buy any more beer because that refrigerator is ridiculously full of beer. So I told her, well, I'll do my part. I'll start clearing beers out of there. And so it begins. Mike, thanks for the beers. This thing is awesome. If you guys don't know Dean's List, Google that shit. Actually, if you Google Dean's List, you'll probably get a porn site. So I would just YouTube search it. But, if you want the porn site, have at it. Mike, I really like this. The malt. It's a really good malt character. Typical Scotch ale, really no hops to speak of, but this is this be a super good campfire beer on a kind of a cold spring night. It's a little cold for campfires here yet, but I think this weekend that may change. So anyway, cheers, kids. Mike, thanks for the beers. I do.